You're right there, Mark here, 6+Save, going over an unboxing and why you may want to get hold of a Gentleman's War from Warlord to get you started with your expedition into bolt action, and why I think this is one of the best sets out there for starting a war game. Catch you in a minute. Okay, let's open up this box here and see what's in it. But I do hope this is what I want it to be. I want it to be that starter set that if you want to get into bolt action, it's everything in here you need to get to start playing it. So, look at the front cover. Nice thing, 2.0 at this time of recording is coming to the end. You got 3rd edition in the next couple of months. So you got a redemption code inside that you redeem to get your new free rulebook. Big, big, big thumbs up. Let's see what's inside of here. And Gentleman's War, Bolt Action World War II starter set. So you got Bolt Action A5 rulebook. You got Scenario and Assembly booklet. You got 24 Afrika Korps infantry, 24 Desert Rat infantry, a Humber armored car, a 222 armored car, decal sheet, damage markers for your vehicles, templates and tokens, plastic pin markers, 6-sided dice, and bolt action order dice. From what I can gather, straight off the bat, the only thing that you're missing is a playing space. That's it. That is phenomenal just looking from the outside. So, let's open up this little bad boy. It is a thick box as well. It's chunky. So let's have a look at the inside. This is my first time opening it up. Gonna be interesting. Oh, that's nice. They got some actual bits and pieces around the outside, showing off other things that they do. Victory at Sea. I know a few people that actually play Victory at Sea, and they really do enjoy it. So that's glad to hear. Blood Red Skies. Very, very nice. And Combined Arms. World War II campaign game. That's cool. Okay. There may be other things I may have a little gander at in the future, but A5 rulebook. Let's move that box out the way a moment. Give myself some space to put it down. Feels weighty. And this is a full, unless I'm mistaken, this is the full rulebook. This isn't some core rulebook with, this is nice. This is nice. This could be daunting if you are brand new to wargaming, because where do you start in this book? I will say that can be daunting, but I like the fact it's actually got history. Oh, I like that. I do like that. I'm gonna probably do another video on this book. Yeah, I like that. I like that, and it's weighty. Oh, wait a minute, we got, okay. So this is the redemption code. I won't give away the code by accident, but yeah, there's your code. And instructions on the back of how to use the code. I like that. I like that a lot. You're probably gathering, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. This is the scenario book. So, some lore, 8th Army, assembling forces, the Afrika Korps, the Axis forces, scenarios, painting your miniatures, and then assembly. Classic assembly guides. If you've seen one assembly, you can't see them all. And what's next? And explanations of why. Nice. Ooh, that's cool. Nice play cheat sheet. I like that. I like that a lot. And look, they've even put it on the cardboard divide. That's nice. There's actually a cardboard divide between the books and the models. So let's put these books up out the way, 2 seconds. Oh my god, wait a minute. You've actually got I can't believe that. You've actually got tape measures. That's so clever. I don't think anyone I know of would use those tape measures, but I like the fact if you don't have tape measures, yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, what are these? So you got transfer decals. Are these? Oh, that's cool. They're unit cards. That's really, really nice. I like that. So it's both for the Allied and the Axis powers. Very, very nice. I'm really, really liking this. I know I'm saying I like it, but I genuinely do. Now, what one's this one? Is this the Axis one? I think that's the Axis one. Could be wrong, but I think that's the Axis one. I'm probably going to have it wrong and have people screaming in the comments at me. Yep, and that's the British one, the Humber. There you go, Humber. I like that. Oh, I'm going to have fun building those. Then you have your order dice and your D6s. They are integral into how you play the actual game. I like that. And they're nice and chunky. Packed Bite. You seem to have done a great job so far, so you don't need to worry. These are the vehicle damage markers. Nice. And here's the actual infantry sprue. So we got Afrika Korps. Very nice. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm just going to rotate it that way. So I've got Afrika Korps there. It looks as though this really pleases me with organisation. Have they put all the Afrika Korps? They put all... Oh, that's so nice. They put them all one side. So Afrika Korps was one side. Yeah, and the 8th Army is the other side. We'll do some close-up shots of these in a moment. But there's lots and lots and lots of options on these. I love that. Could be quite daunting, so I do hope the assembly guide shows it a little bit better. Then you got support weapon bases. The pin mark. Oh, that's nice. So the pin markers, you can gain pins, I've been informed of, on your units. And I like the fact there's a dial on it. So you slot that in and then you turn it. That I like. I'm liking it a lot. You have your bases. And then these are these are your markers and stuff. They feel solid. That's cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut here and we can come back and have closer views of the sprues. 2 seconds. Okay, so now let's have a closer view at some of these sprues. So we got the 8th Army sprue here first. Let's move that out of the way to let the camera actually focus. But you've got plenty of different heads, and I know you can build then different squads using these sprues, which is great. You got loads of conversion bits, loads of stuff that you can actually do, and there's tons and tons of detail. Really, really like it. And it's really straightforward. They don't, like, you got your general normal mold lines, which you could probably see there, but the quality, really, really, really happy with these. If the camera stays focused, please. Hopefully you can see that as well. Really nice. So that is the British. Let's crack on with the Axis powers. So this is the Afrika Korps infantry set. 3 different styles of heads, weapons, bodies. I'm slowly starting to relearn all the different war gear and stuff. It's just amazing the detail that you got. I believe that's a light mortar, as they categorize it. Really, really. Light anti-tank vehicle, I believe. Light machine gun. There you go. I want to try and keep that in focus for you, lovely, lovely lot. That. There you go. Get rid of that stray hair of mine. Do apologise. Grenade. Just full of detail. Full of detail. I'll be back in a moment and we'll look over the vehicles. 2 seconds. Okay, now we're on to the vehicles. So this is the Axis's armoured vehicle, the 222, 223. I know there's a lot of different variances that you can build out of them as well. But there is so much detail on these little things. And what I like is not every single little bit has been split off for the sake of splitting off. If they can be joined, they are there. Really, really pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Because sometimes I do think some newer sprues are coming out and it feels like they got parts separated for the sake of being separated. Whereas this is, it feels like it's going back to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality, and it works so well. So well. Like, everything's there, and you can clearly tell what parts are what. Now let's go on to the Humber. I do apologise, my pronunciation is probably absolutely atrocious. But yeah, I think this is going to be an absolute joy to put together. Reminds me of the old days when I used to put scale tanks together. Like those, it feels nice. I like the fact that the detailed embossed. Yes, you could say you may struggle to customize it, but I think that's some of the challenge. You could look at Milliput green stuff on some bags, some form of sandbags, storage, all sorts. You could really go to town on them. But yes, I'm really, really happy with those. So, from just a first glance, this A Gentleman's War looks to be an amazing set. Let me just sit down a moment. An amazing set to start out with. I worked out roughly the points on both sides. You can point them to be exactly the same. I think it's 435, 440 points on the dot on both sides, which is phenomenal. And they're both pretty even. I think you both have someone leading it, 2 sets of full squads, 2 sets of special weapons, and an armoured vehicle. So from just apples to apples and things like that, it's great force. So I'm really looking forward to building this. Really looking forward to adding to the series of me going, let's build this, let's paint this. I'll show you the end and my thoughts and feelings of building and painting it. But this just being a solid book that has like lore and timeline stuff in the beginning, introductory timeline, and then supplies, the turn. I'm really, really happy about that. And then the scenarios from a first glance, is what it needs to be. What it needs to be, and it really does help you. And I love the use of the miniatures in the background to just set you up, and it gives you ideas, for me especially, going, oh, if I get some buildings like this, I get some rubble like that, I can build different bits and pieces. Assembling your forces, just really happy, and they give you ideas of what to, what to have, what to build with, and so on and so forth. So this, from an initial, view over, it's definitely got a thumbs up from me. Really pleased with that. And as I said, I've said multiple times, I'm really looking forward to having some games of this. I love my historical things. I was really much a historical buff when I was younger. I kind of got out of favour with it, but I am hoping to get back onto this. So if you are enjoying the videos that I'm doing, if you're enjoying the concept, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've had any experience with it or you're looking at it. It's, I really would love any input. But I shall love you and leave you. Thank you so very much for watching through to the end. It means the absolute world to me. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care of yourself. And I'll catch you around. Ta-ra for laters.